Just one day after calling Kim Jong-un smart, funny, and a great person, Donald Trump is so upset with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau that he's now going to be punishing the people of Canada. Trump was interviewed by George Stephanopoulos this was the same interview we'll talk about later where Trump ascribed to himself one of the greatest human memories of all time, which was why he didn't need to take any notes during that meeting with Kim Jong-un. During the same interview, Trump said that he is just so displeased with Justin Trudeau's recent press conference that he is going to make it cost a lot of money for the people of Canada. He learned you can't do that, said Trump, speaking about Justin Trudeau. We have simultaneously direct threats to the people of one of our great allies, Canada, and compliments all around for brutal dictator Kim Jong-un, who has his own family members murdered in cold blood. What does this do for the prospects of renegotiating NAFTA, which Trump has campaigned on? It's not going to help. What does this do for Trump standing, for Trump's sort of position within the G7, which was already pretty touch and go? Doesn't help. And it's not even totally clear what set Trump off about the Trudeau press conference. Trudeau has been critical of the steel and aluminum tariffs. He said that Canada isn't going to be pushed around by Trump, but that's not an insult, right? It's just saying we are a country and we can make decisions and we're not going to be pushed around. It's notable only if the assumption is Trump should be expected to be allowed to push anybody who he wants to push around. And I was talking to some Canadian friends who said, yeah, listen, I don't agree with what is being said by Donald Trump here, but this is great for Justin Trudeau. And I looked into the approval ratings for Trudeau, and as of just a couple of months ago, Justin Trudeau's party had only a 44% approval, which for Trump would be a record high, but for Trudeau is actually quite low. And Trump attacking Trudeau and threatening Canadians is actually a gift to Trudeau's re-election chances. And I don't know if that's actually welcomed by Trudeau or not. I don't know if he's aware of it, but he has now set up Justin Trudeau to not give an inch on trade deals and to have Canadians still support him in doing it, right? If Trump hadn't attacked Trudeau and the Canadian people, Trudeau would actually take some flack for resisting renegotiating a trade deal or signing a trade deal or whatever. Canadians now are going to stand behind the guy, even if in the short term he makes decisions that might not be the best decisions for Canada. Canadians are going to be increasingly willing to say, you know what? Trump went after him, Trump went after us, and we stand behind Justin Trudeau holding firm here because we don't want him to be pushed around. I don't know what the future is of Canadian-U.S. relations, but what I do know is that the contrast between how Trump is treating Kim Jong-un and treating Justin Trudeau is unimaginable, would have been unimaginable a year ago, or 3 years ago. And I think that this is probably a good thing for Trudeau.
Yeah, my sense is that this will certainly backfire on Trump because Canadians seem a lot more liberal than us here in the United States. And what Trump is really saying is that Trudeau doesn't care about his own people so much because he's going to let them be victims of a trade war.
Sure.
Contrast that to what he said about Kim Jong-un at the summit, which is that Kim loves his own people. You can't really make that argument when the guy has gulags and is killing his own people day and night.
The guy who's killing his own family members, forcing famine and starvation upon his own people, and running one of the most brutal totalitarian regimes, according to Trump, loves his people. But Justin Trudeau apparently is indifferent to the Canadian people because he, quote, insulted Trump, I guess merely by saying he's not going to be pushed around. This is a new era of American diplomacy, even though you can't really call it that, and geopolitics. And consider once again, right, this is what I keep going back to, the contrast between our relationship with Canada and North Korea. Canada has teams in our sports leagues. North Korea sent Otto Warmbier back to us in a coma. And Trump is friendlier over the last week with Kim Jong-un than he is with Justin Trudeau. Trudeau might actually get more respect from Trump if he decided to start developing nukes, forcing starvation upon the Canadian people, and having his uncle murdered or something like that, because that's what Kim Jong-un has done, and it's getting compliments for Trump. It is the era of the United States of America embracing North Korea and Russia and Turkey while seemingly deliberately ruining our relationships with the European Union and Canada and Mexico. I guess this is what they meant by Trump would be an unconventional president or something. Is that what we can say?
Yeah, it just seems like he's taking all these positive relationships with Canada, with the EU for granted, which you can never do, right? You can never lay off the gas. I think Trumpists would argue, though, that you have to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's apparently what he's doing now.
They would argue that now because it can be used to defend what Trump is doing. They would not have argued that under Obama or under Democratic presidents, that's for sure. Send me your thoughts. And my question is, and this is not a rhetorical question, what the hell is going on? That's my question. I'm on Twitter at @dpakman. The show is on Twitter at David Pakman Show. And I look forward to hearing from you with some analysis as to how to interpret what we're seeing at this time. Today's program is made possible in part by Warby Parker eyeglasses, which I now have 2 pairs of. Warby Parker offers a free 5-day in-home trial of their glasses. You try 5 pairs, you see which you like. I wear contact lenses on the show, but I often wear glasses at night and on weekends. And both of my pairs of Warby Parker glasses are great. I did the free at-home trial. I picked 5 frames that I liked on their website. They sent them to me. I picked the one I liked the most, sent them back, typed in my prescription online, and soon I got my finished glasses with my prescription in the mail. And I love this because when I'm at a glasses store trying on glasses, I can't really figure out if I like them because I feel the pressure of the salesperson's gaze on me. I want to show the glasses to other people. I need time to figure out which glasses I want to commit to. And the eyeglass industry is also controlled by a tiny number of companies, which keeps prices very high. I even know people who have spent over $300 for a pair of glasses. But with Warby Parker, their start at just $95. That's what mine cost. To try the 5 pairs and support the David Pakman Show, go to warbyparkertrial.com/TDPS.